taking a long time to load. It's been that long since I've booted this up. It's like, what? I've got to access parts of my memory I'd forgotten I had. Oh, Arklo, thank you so much for another 1,000 bit bomb. That is bonkers, mate. Thank you so, so much. I cannot begin to express how much I appreciate the support. And with that, we are 31% of the way to a level 4 hype train. Oh, look at this. How long ago was it? How long has it been since we were in the frozen wilds? Since we were in this part of the world, in the, I don't know even what century this would be by our calendar. Many, many hundreds of years in the future. Many, many hundreds of years. Mr. Crazy Sailor, thank you very much for the gift sub to the community. 6 in total now. Thank you. I have.
A remarkable sound.
In fact, I helped get the music playing again.
Machines in the south suffer their own sort of corruption. I wonder what sort of challenge they present.
Hello.
We let Stone kneel down, allowing bandits to make their home here.
Don't worry. I'm sure everyone understands.
Pleasant days.
And pleasant nights, hopefully. Okay. Right, now, I need to find a lass. Here, I wonder?
We shouldn't celebrate just yet. Who knows whether more bandits are on their way.
None of the southern tribes rival the Banuk as hunters.
Okay.
But some are skilled in their own way.
That is such an offhand compliment, my lord. Let's just have a quick look. Merchant Banuk goods up there. Sure, we can head up. Right. Which way would we go? I think we go this way. But let me just poke around up here a little bit. We did not spend nearly enough time exploring when I finished off this camp. Yep. I loved your original playthrough of this game, Aavak. Glad to see you return to it. The shocking thing is, this is still the same playthrough. I started playing this game about a year ago. And over various things going on and you know, trying to pace out the uploads of weaker series on my main channel to avoid kind of drowning it. It's taken me this long to get this far. And that's one of the things that I'm really, really, really thankful for with my second channel now, is that I can just play whatever I want. I can stream things and just put it up on the channel without fear that that's going to result in my main channel suffering. With videos that go up after weaker VOD series. Because, I mean, you know, my main audience aren't on... sorry, the audience on my main channel aren't necessarily there to watch VOD content. But the... Have I ever gone around to looking at photo mode in this game? I have not, actually. I haven't. I will have to double check. But yeah, my audience on my main channel weren't necessarily subscribing to me to watch VOD content. They wanted more bespoke recordings. And thank you so much for everyone's support there. We managed to hit level 3 hype train. I think the last one was either a level 3 or a level 4. And the first one of the stream was a level 5. That is crazy. Again, considering we are rolling with a higher difficulty hype train. That is absolutely bonkers. I'm not even sure how many more new hyper modes might exist for me at this point. But thank you so, so much for all of the support. And Caucus, thank you very much for the 3 months there. 3rd month, 2nd best month. But yeah, I believe that this is going to be getting a new release, a PC release very, very soon.
With their ridiculous ideas about women, how many great warriors have they ignored?
Oh, the Karja, probably quite a few.
Hunters and shaman.
But
there's more to the Banuk than
Yeah, getting to upload the VODs and just not have to worry about it on the second channel has been an amazingly liberating experience. I've really, really enjoyed just being able to put things up there, and it's opened up a lot of other options for games I can play. I guess that's Thunder's Drum over there. I'm really looking forward to just being able to upload things there. Now, that being said, I'm probably going to continue uploading this to my main channel just because I'm so close to finishing it, or at least I think I am. And that's where I started uploading it. I'm probably going to finish uploading it there. Games that don't strictly have an ending, per se, like Animal Crossing, that will probably be migrating across relatively soon, in fairly short order. Yeah, apparently they have a Steam page for the game at this point. I don't know when it's coming out on the PC, but it's going to be amazing when it does. I can only imagine it's going to look absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Bonk. Can I chat with you?
It's only a matter of time before Stone Yield becomes another Song's Edge. Busy, full of noise. Look at what Olga did to this place. There's much to do if we want to make Stone Yield a suitable place to live.
I hope you manage it. I'm tentatively excited for Horizon Zero Dawn 2. It's a ways out yet, yes. It's so far out that I have almost no details on it, and I have been looking. Right. Is it? Oh, that's a huge area. I think that's where the fighting stopped, is it not? And that's where I fought up to. And then defeated the boss of this area. I love these little pools. I love the details in this game. It's such a rich environment.
Need them soon enough.
And by that I mean the world feels lived in. It feels alive. I mean there are certain parts where that falters a little bit. And that was a little bit of a shame when I started experiencing it with like the invisible walls and things.
Again. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were following me.
Actually, I'm not.
I thank you, Huntress. With the bandits gone, Stone Yield can serve the needs of our tribe.
Whatever bandits are left in the cut, they'll find it harder to thrive without a permanent camp.
I agree.
Funny. The bandits reinforced this place to keep us out, and now their battlements protect us.
Mourn the dead, but always know, a failure to survive is still a failure.
You're looking strong?
Oh, you're worried that they're going to turn Horizon Zero Dawn into a bit of a messy multiplayer game?
I remember.
I'd hope not. They've got such a solid foundation. It would be such a shame to ruin that. That being said, it's not necessarily that multiplayer is going to mess it up, but
failure. There's nothing in between.
it would be quite sad if they muddy it. This is such a heavy story-driven game. I could see multiplayer being fun in certain aspects, but I would really lament if they took out the really strong narrative elements. It's the story that gives this so much, wow, that humanizes this game so much. Like the things like Aloy going and talking at Rost's grave. The characters in it were so rich. And yeah, I mean, you spend so little time with Rost, but you really, really feel it when he dies, and you feel it every time you go back to talk to his grave. All of it feels so real, and again, kind of lived in. I'll speak with the merchant in a little bit. Let's have a look around. Go into that big old house in a moment. Do I have any more healing roots around? Because I used up so much in that last fight. Multiplayer and stories rarely ever work. I mean, they can do sometimes, but it's a very, very tight balance to walk. Prisoner cages, it seems. Now, at this point, I'm just relying on the fact that I'm fairly certain I've got some of the best gear that I could have at this point. But yikes, it's been so long, and this is going to make it double difficult to get back into the combat. Gonna be honest, expect failures at the beginning. Expect quite a few of them. Death Stranding did handle multiplayer okay, but then it approached multiplayer the same way Dark Souls did, and Dark Souls handled multiplayer okay as well. For the same reason. It was limited multiplayer. It was kind of an aside sort of thing. Hello. Hello, Opily.
You're too late, Outlander. The great Oakley has already claimed this camp. That's me. Remember my name. I will be the most feared bandit leader of all. My song will be so loud, all will try to cover their ears. But that will be forbidden. No one will ever tell me the wilds are too dangerous. That's forbidden too.
I like your style.
Sleep all day and stay up all night if I want to, just to confuse my enemies.
It's a good plan.
Do you think a bandit leader needs a shaman? Then I will have 3, no, 4. The very best shamans from the Conclave, all right there on a Ravager's back. When it grows cold, I'll take the best skins and furs from every Warwick in the land.
Oh, you're gonna leave your people cold? Harsh.
And when it's warm, they must bring me ice cut from the great frozen lakes. The Carja will hear of my bandit deeds and build a wall to hold me back, but it won't work.
I mean, you've got goals.
The Oseram will... I haven't even decided what the Oseram will do, but it doesn't stop me. What tribe are you? You look fearsome. From your people, I'll just accept tributes.
How magnanimous.
I'll capture a tall neck and bring it here, so I can hear my enemies in Ban Ur talking about me. Yes, I'll be a legend like the great Arnok. Only, I won't be exiled. A bandit cannot be exiled.
That is true.
Enough talk, stranger. I have plans to draw up, and I don't want my mother to find me. You're too late, Outlander. The great
That was
Oakley
glorious.
has already claimed this camp.
Hopefully, I like you. Continue being you. Can't go up there, it seems, but we can go down on this side. I guess you could have climbed up here, perhaps. Where would I go from here? Okay. Woo. Pomp. That was marvelous. I like it. I don't want my mother to find me after all that grand dictator talk. I mean, you know. Don't mess with your mother. Even the most fearsome dictator knows that. Right. Okay. Outfits. Don't really need any of them. I couldn't afford them anyway. Banuk champion bow. Keep the bowstring drawn on this specialized warbow to charge up more powerful shots. Banuk power shot bow. I could go for that. I could also get the Banuk Stormslinger. I've already got that one. Don't have that one. Don't have that one though. Treasure box. Banuk Gambler's box. I don't think that those are necessarily worth my time. I'll grab the free sample box open. One means you've got it. Really? Because these ones say I own it up in the top right. I mean, there's a one up there as well. You could be talking about that. Let me go and have a look.
Sun King's cruelty survives him.
Let's see. It's been a while. I've got the Banuk Striker Bow. Yeah, so I don't have that one in particular. I've got the Storm Singer though, and the Forge Fire. Looses a powerful flamethrower attack within a short range, dealing high fire severity. Can be modified. Thus, will be modified. Now, what do I most want? A Warbow or Sharpshooter Bow? Both of them are equipped. This one is the... probably the one I use the most for dealing with machines. I likely do not... this was the one I would use for dealing with people. I'm going to go for the Warbow, I think. I think that's the best choice for me right now. Now, in before, I was actually saving up for something else. And I do horribly. I do genuinely apologize if I'm making a massive mistake right now, but... I'm going to go with this one. Whomp. And yes, I would very much like it to be equipped. Pretty much there. Thank you.
In the perfect way.
Alright, let's go and I need to remove modifications. These are my large modifications. Modify. I would like to clear these modification slots. And now... I dislike that. That's one of the things I dislike, is that here, because there isn't an item directly at this point, if I push down, I go up. But if that's the case, I don't actually know that there's anything there for me to look at. And I can remember right early in the gameplay, that was such a frustration, because I missed that I had items for a long while as a direct consequence of that. Regardless, though, let's go ahead and get some really nice Drummer's Weapon Coil. That is a very, very nice coil there. 47 freeze. Increased damage, increased corruption. And... shock, damage, and freeze. I mean, that's not a bad one. It pushes freeze even further and gives me a decent bit on shock. Handling up. Quite a chonky bit, too. See, again, I wouldn't have seen that these handlings existed. I don't know. Hey, Spiders George, how you doing, mate? Good morning to you. It's been a while since I've stayed up. Started it at night and been still going fairly strong in morning. That being said, I guess it hasn't been that long. 12-hour stream's not too long. I think for the time being, we're going to go with... because 47 just seems silly. Yes, it'll add a lot of freeze, but that being said, there is a point in me going for this just because of the fact that it will allow me... I can just unequip it. If I want to be shooting different types of arrows, I can unequip it at the time. Alright. So I've got 2 blue gleam bows now. Pretty happy with that. Alright, for the Warak, I've got a couple of things I need to do. And there are many, many things for me to grab. Crafting-wise, I've got ammo. I can now make forge fire ammo packs. Sure. Yikes. That costs a lot of blaze. I need to go somewhere and gather blaze really badly. Really badly. I've got a Frostclaw lens. Have I got other things as well? I've got a squirrel skin, that's right. I've also got an owl bone. There's a couple of things I still need to craft. I'll take that weapon card, please. Don't need the rocks. Sure, I'll grab all of that. And yeah, sure. A little bit of blaze, never did anyone any harm. I'm going to drop that. It's just rocks. Now, special items. I've got pigment, medium salt. Fantastic. It's the evening here. That's what being at the date line does for you. You don't get darkness in Scotland at the moment. Darkness, I mean, it gets darker, but it never gets dark. It never gets night time kind of dark. There's always kind of a streak of blue along the horizon that's kind of edging towards gold. Kind of, well, a goldy turquoise sort of color, and then it very rapidly becomes a deep kind of dark blue. It really rapidly. It's like not like a drawn out gradient. It's a very rapid move towards a dark blue, and then directly up. If you look straight up, like in the middle of the night, if you look straight up, it's more or less black. But you never have that complete darkness. You never have from horizon to the crown of the heavens black. It's always the horizon is kind of glittery, and you'll only have that for an hour, maybe two, and then it sweeps back into kind of the sort of dawn, dusk, sort of weird twilight kind of color, and it lasts pretty much all night. It's a really interesting one. So, I've tried to explain it to people before, and they're like, "Well, based on your position on your quick, that shouldn't be the case." And I said, "Well, it is. And I'm taking pictures. Scotland just does things differently." Oh, there we go. We've got enough skill points to grab the last skill. Pomp. That's it. Nowhere else to place skill points. That is it. We have achieved everything. We're almost the highest level too. Shackle Draconis. So what you're saying is your horizon never reaches zero dawn? Oh my lord. Oh my lord, really. That's glorious, but wow. The birds also never stop. Never stop singing. There is no point where the birds completely quiet down. They're more active when the sun is properly up, and just as it's going down. But they'll be happily singing at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. the whole way through. Right, 3 machines set on fire using a flamethrower. Okay. Banuk Stormslinger. 3 shock through machines, weak to shock damage using storm bolts. Still got like level 8 tutorial quest. That's crazy. Right, so what are we working on right now? For the Warrack, Ancient Armory, Secret Shed, Cauldrons. I think we've got all of them now. Oh, actually, no. You know what? That isn't true. There are quite a few that we haven't got the grounds in these lands. We are struggling up here. The DLC hunting grounds are really no secret. Talk to Kamut. Banuk Shaman tells Aloy of a cave in the far north used by the shamans for materials to craft their spears. 1 spear modification blocks and 1 blue gleam. You know what? We need to start heading in that direction then. There's also, for the Warrack, go to Song's Edge. But this is the... Oh no, actually that is a side quest as well. The only way for Aloy to access Thunder's Drum and learn its secrets is to challenge Aratak to a hunting competition. The winner gains control of the Warrack and the pass to the mountain. I don't want to do that one too soon. Alright. Now let's have a look at the map. Where are we heading off to? Got a fire to get there. We've got a little bit of blue gleam over here. We've got loads of blue gleam up there. Drone hangar, we've already done that one. There's the hunting grounds that I need to get better at so badly. It will break me if we complete this game and there's one hunting grounds I couldn't best. That would be awful. The awfulest, in fact. Montana Recreations. So we shall be going there at some point. There's another Montana Recreations. Okay, well, we're up over here, so I'll grab this fire first, and then we'll start heading down, grab this one. There's a couple of little odds and sods that we want to grab on our way, I would say. So I'm just going to drop a little pointer down there. Oh, it's been so long. Hello, fake ghost boar that I can't kill.
Red thought he could hold this little corner of the
Don't think I forgot about that. Cheat hacking boar. Can't do the Chieftain's Trial quest yet anyhow, so I wouldn't rush to those grounds. Okay, thank you, Bilal. I appreciate it when people let me know that I'm being a bit bullheaded. It's like, yes, I will complete this, and they go, no, you won't. You'll try. And if you did, it would be a glitch. But you can't actually do it, so don't bother. I do appreciate that. It's the only types of spoilers I actually I'm okay with. Because no one enjoys watching someone slam their face against the wall for like an hour until they finally give up in frustration. There's certain spoilers that they're just a kindness. I'd forgotten how much I liked this particular track in Frozen Wilds. Right. Punk. I almost certainly did not need 3 arrows there. Nope. Around mode, please. Shh, softly, softly. Gathery boy. Got boar skin too. Nice. I accept you. But yeah, when it comes to story elements, or if there's a knack to something, I don't like people just jumping in too quickly. I appreciate that it must be frustrating if you know the knack. But oftentimes I feel like I've been robbed the opportunity to learn if someone jumps in and just tells me how to do something. And it's a little bit frustrating. Because most games, there are few games that I think truly fail to give you the cues and the clues you need to understand how to do something in that game. Very few. There are some, don't get me wrong. But generally speaking, most games want you to solve their puzzles. If only so that you can marvel at how good a puzzle it was. Have I gotten close enough to activate this site yet? Come on. I'm like right there. I need to get close enough to activate them so that they're on my map. And it still burns me that there's a site in the jungles of the Karja territory that I have not yet activated. There we go. Perfect. That should now be on my map. There we go. Right. There's blue gleam down here. Then there's some blue gleam over in this direction. Should I take on these tramplers? I mean, they're quite fiery, which means there's a possibility they've got blaze. Let me have a look. There's still something we haven't seen yet, which is scary. Tramplers. Where are you? Is that you? No, that's a Ravager. Where are the Tramplers? Is this Tramp? No, that's Behemoth. There we go. Right. Excavation horns. Destroy these components. Disables the excavation horn attack. Power cell. Spark a resource. It's on its back. Okay. What I would love is if this was like 3D and I could rotate it to have a proper look. First large combat since picking the game back up. This might go sideways. Oh, there's absolutely every possibility it's going to go sideways. Destroying this component disables the fire-based attacks and triggers an explosion, burning anything in the area. Glorious. Now, you see, it's not been so long that I forget that the best kind of combat is amongst machines. Enjoy. You are now on your own team. Let them fight. I don't know, right? Pop. Get in there. Have a fight. You know you want to. No, don't come over here. Go over there. That's right. Perfect. I approve. Robot Wars is best wars. So cheap. And yet, so satisfying. Balls, that was way too far away from me to get a good hit. Okay, they're like, hang on a second. Why was I fighting my brothers? What is this nonsense? Something untoward is afoot. Bonk.
I can get out of this.
Of course I can. I'm not in any danger. They, on the other hand, are in quite a lot. Precision arrow. Sure. Let's grab this. Uh-oh. You're a tad close, Mateo. That's right. Your true opponent is over there. Punk. I'm just going to be over here, hiding behind a tree, while I watch you fight to the death. Limpy over there, though. Punk. Uh-oh, you're facing me. That is not a good thing. Well, you should be not facing me, ideally. Another one. Poop. Missed my chance. Oh, come on. Cowards, come back. I'm not done with you. Perfect. Whee! I forgot how satisfying that was. A couple more of these, though. Glorious attack. Well done. Kapow. I should imagine you're going to die, but I can't guarantee it, really. No, you're probably going to die. Don't mind me. I'm just going to reposition whilst you're limping. Oh, yeah, I'm going to charge into a tree. On second thought. Then wade through some slush. You know, as you do. That's right. Turn around. Come on. Turn around. Oh dear. Right through the brain. Ha! I knew you guys didn't have any faith in me. How rude.
Oh, mine now.
Indeed. Well done, Aloy. You earned that. Now, what I'm not going to be rushing into a fight with is stalkers. Or anything I usually had a problem with when I was good at the game. I can't wait for this to come out on Steam. I must continue the legend of the murderous Whistlebrush. It's fair. Wow, I need a lot of these. Plunk. Oh, really? Oh, that's awful. I guess those guys are a bit more hardy. I dislike allowing a wounded animal to escape. If you can't kill it, you shouldn't shoot at it. Thank you for your sacrifice. There you go. I only said you were throwing yourself into the fire right at the start. Nothing else. Fair. Fair. Belial, though. No, actually, to be fair, both of you only said that. Right. We want to head on down. I do want to grab this if I can swing past. Have we not? There we go. Let's see if we can't grab that blue glim on the way past. Oh, look at the aurora. It's pretty. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, that's how I do it. There we go. Oh, demonic frostcore. I'm glad I checked that out before I played around with you. The monkey bear mecha thing, yeah. I mean, not exactly the first thing I want to be fighting right now. Largely because it's immune to my Robot Wars shenanigans. Not that there's anything else here for it to find. No. That genuinely will be a problem for me. Nevertheless, you know what? I'm not going to get back into it if I don't try. 3 sacks on its back. 3 sacks on its chest. Power cell on its back. So I've got a lot of this stuff, so I should probably make the best use of it I can. That was not the right attack, was it? No, I should be attacking that and knocking it off. It occurred to me just as I did that. I was like, wait a second, it didn't say that it was weak to this type of thing. I've got to just destroy it. Which means one of the best things I could go for is this. Well, yeah, that's right. Once more. Oh, I'd forgotten about that ability. Okay. Have I got any... Nope. Thank you. I appreciate your interest, but no. Need more of this. No. No. Ah! Aha! 2 of these. More of them, please. Okay. He is not going to play nice if I let him get that close. I need more. Damn it! Keep your chest a bit, please. Come on. Hello. And no. No again. Ah! Okay. It's terrible so far. Still not managing to hit the right place. Nope. Oof. That must hurt. Fairly sure that was a crock shot. Oh, there we go. Ay, 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 ay. That was potentially awful. Oof. Thank goodness I remember how to do long dodges. Need much more shots over there. No, thank you. Nope. I would deeply appreciate it if there was less of those shenanigans going on. Okay. Need some more. Where are you going? You're going around that way. Whoop. Hi. Oh, that hurt. Okay, I guess it's only fair that you get at least one good hit on you. Considering all the good hits I'm getting on you. By the way, I deeply apologize if the sound is messed up right now. Pop! There we are, that's what I need. Oh, thanks. Let's get some more. I'd rather you not, mate. Nope. 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 Oh, I'm dodging into it. That's never a good idea. Oh, okay, you're just gonna go straight through there, and I need to be on the move. I also need to make more. Man, I need to make some better ammo satchels for that weapon. Love the snow the footprints in the snow. Plop. I could probably use a couple of these arrows to take the armor off the shoulders. Just occurred to me. Oh wow! It helps if I actually land the blows. Okay, that's rude. That's a bit better. Oof. Yo. There we are. Thank goodness. And the other one. I just need to smack you in the face maybe a bit. Okay. Not too terribly bad. All things considered. Got hit twice. Room for improvement, definitely. But also, could have been a lot worse.